Hi everyone. I hope everyone's having an amazing, beautiful day. Cause I am. No complaints, no complaints. I smoked a little weed and I had my yoga. I woke up, I showered, I did a little bit of meditation. We did more meditation in yoga. And then I said, let me do the hiking because every time I'm in nature, I am like in heaven. So I might lay here and shit. And that's what I do when I come to nature. So I wanted to fit in. Who hasn't thought about that? Growing up as a kid and as a teenager. Me, I was like, oh my God. Hopefully this works. I was like, oh my God, why? I was like, I don't know. When I was in high school, first of all, I didn't speak English. So I was like a Spanish speaker. Growing up, I took ESL classes. And honestly, my mind thinks in Spanish. Now though, I have learned to basically talk in English mostly, and most of my friends are English speakers. My dad is the only one that I speak Spanish to, and that's it. Then I don't have anyone else. Honestly, it's just me, myself, and I. But my head sometimes thinks in Spanish and shit like that. But I didn't even know how to like. I had a teacher that made fun of me when I was in middle school, and I was like, oh my God, like I didn't know how people saw me. I didn't even know how people perceived me. I just knew that I was here in America and I had to deal with it and shit because I was here. So my dad kind of sent me to live with my cousins. I lived with them until I was 15. That kind of helped me so I could speak more, because I was like, how the fuck people are gonna make fun of me? I don't know if I'm pronouncing shit right. And then I started reading. That kind of helped me also a lot too. And living with my cousins allowed me to also free myself to be able to speak more English. So most of the time I will say that maybe I mispronounce things, so you guys may not understand what I'm saying correctly, but it's because English is my second language, and I'm the kind of person that I would say that I learned English by the book, by reading and stuff like that. So I mean, I don't mind if people correct me and shit. Ain't nobody perfect. I ain't perfect. I'm perfectly imperfect, and I'm okay with that too. So that's the way that I see it. I was in high school. I fell in love with Nirvana. I went to a Christian church, which they wanted us to dress in skirts. We needed to dress properly, and I was like, oh my God, I like it. I respect church, but for some reason it didn't fit in with me. Catholic also didn't fit in with me. I don't like worshiping and none of those things. Then as a teenager, I started liking astrology. I started liking like things about witches. Like my favorite movie honestly was The Craft growing up, and I liked the esoteric and the weird stuff and numerology and all those things growing up. So through high school, basically I turned into like Nirvana, rock music, and I found girls that were pretty cool and shit. I started smoking weed when I was 15. Then I got pregnant. No, I got with my man when I was 18. So I basically lost myself, I would say, in that relationship. I always used to think, how my ex-mother-in-law used to think about me. She didn't like me getting my piercings. When I asked my dad since I was 15 for this, he wouldn't let me. And then these I did them when I moved out on my own. My ex didn't like them either, but I liked them. It was for me, my tongue too, and I wanted to do more. And then I remember they used to tell me, ya estás vieja, you're old, why the fuck you wearing them? I don't know, it was for me. I like it. That's who I am. I've always liked jewelry. I've always liked, I don't know, I used to dress a lot in black, maybe because I was very negative. And I had a friend that used to tell me, yes, because you're negative. Then your colors change, and then you start changing. And now I feel like a rainbow. Like, look, I am a freaking rainbow. I love, 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 love colors. And it's like, that's how happy I am. That's the only thing that I can say. And look, my pants, I don't care what people think. If I'm happy, I'm wearing it. And if you don't like it, well, that's your problem and shit. I don't care. Honestly, I got into the point in my mind that I don't try to fit in with anyone. I don't want nobody to accept me how I am. I accepted myself and shit. It took me 35 years to accept me. Somebody told me, you're a teenager. Maybe I am and shit, because I am thinking like, I'm going back to how I used to feel when I was a little kid, when I stopped caring what anybody else cared, when I only care how I feel. And that's honestly what makes me happy. Once the day that I started trying to fit into the Latino community. One is the day that I tried to fit in the whatever American community. Once I fucking allowed to stay, I don't need to fit into high society and shit, and I am who I am and I feel happy. That's when I'm naturally happy. I had a friend that wanted me to do the radio. She wanted me to help people and, talk about all this injustices and all those things. But it's like, okay, I like that, but I like helping people. But first of all, I needed to help myself. I learned about doing like radio, stuff on the radio, and it was really, really cool. Maybe that's why I'm so outspoken. Maybe I'm able to do my YouTube. Maybe that's why I'm not even shy about talking. All my life, I never been shy. Like, my goals, honestly, is to expose myself. So basically, this is how it is. When you know better, you do better. And when you do better, you kind of teach and tell other people all the shit that you've been through, all the things that you've been through. Once you basically realize how beautiful as a person you are, what really helped me out, honestly, and I don't need to go anywhere. I used to weigh 335 pounds, so I was really aware how people saw me. I used to even be afraid and think that my kids were embarrassed for me going, to help out in the school. And my oldest daughter is the one who suffered the most. I feel bad for her. I love her with all my heart though, and I even told her, Mom, if you feel embarrassed about me, just let me know. I'm your mom. I've always been blunt. I've always been straight out. Once I lost the weight, now she tells me that I'm too eccentric, that I'm a weirdo, that I'm this and I'm that I'm too colorful. And I'm like, I'm sorry, Mom. It's like, that's just who I am. It's like, I am not gonna change for anyone. My daughters have been through a lot, many things, and honestly, this is the only time that I've been happiest. I'm happy, I'm blessed, and I want to share the same happiness I felt with everyone else. My life has been like a roller coaster, like it flipped like upside down, and it's like, this is the only time that I could say I'm happy, no complaints. I finally found myself. I understand who I am, and each day I'm gonna tell everyone, think about it. You have two choices. Either you continue dreading of all the things that you've been through the past, or you kind of find yourself and accept yourself just who you are. Acknowledge it, first of all. Second, embrace it. Third, accept it. Fourth, let all the shit go from the past and just be you. It all started with losing weight, because I used to weigh 335 pounds. Once I lost 120 pounds, I didn't even know how guys saw me, honestly. I don't give a fuck. I am who I am. My avatar one day is going to be eaten and go back into Mother Earth. I told my kids, when I die, burn me, go throw me to the highest mountain. You guys are good with me, mamas. I'm going to come back and take care of you guys, I've always said that. I don't know why. You don't need to save me for nothing. I mean, I came from Earth. We're all one and shit. I've always had that mentality. I've always liked Mother Nature and things like that. So basically, that's all that I say. Just take your power back. Once you start, realizing and see how beautiful you are, you start looking for other ways, because my mind was all over the place. I was like a rainbow, but I was a depressed rainbow all over the place. And once I started to do the meditation, that kind of helped me to fix and deal with all my childhood dramas, growing up, getting older, and analyzing everything, my childhood, my relationship, my teenage years, my ex's family, my daughters right now, my job. I'm in the process of, everything in my life has changed. I dealt with death. I dealt with things that I wouldn't even think about. So it's like, as a human being, once you start accepting and embracing how beautiful you are, you don't need to fit it in a little box. You need to fit it in your own box. You don't need to make nobody happy. Yes, I smoke weed. Yes, I do what I want. Yes, I am healing myself, but I also am teaching everyone else that just like I did it, I show every single scar of who I am and how bad of a person and how good of a person I am. And anybody has the freedom to say as they wish. The one who needs to be happy is me. I pay my own bills. I do my own things. I take care of me, and it's like, unless you're gonna do something for me, there's people that have done things for me. I'm gonna come back to you guys, and trust me, I'm gonna do things right, because you guys have been a blessing. When it was raining and storming like crazy out there, a lot of people were there for me. I remember who you guys are. Trust me, you guys are in my heart and my soul. So the only thing I want to say, it starts with taking care of yourself. Once you take care of yourself, you start looking for ways to control your mind. I started meditation. Meditation helped me out a lot. I've been doing yoga. I've been doing Reiki. I've been doing so many things. And it's like every single day it changes. My life is not even the same anymore. It used to be like boring before. But now I even try to stay home because of my kids, and mostly because I love being a mom. My kids make me happy. My kids are the reason that I'm still alive. Kids are the reason that I heal, because I want to show them a better world, and I want to show them exactly how beautiful and powerful you are as human beings, you know? So you don't need to fit in for nobody. You need to fit in for how you feel. You need to fit in how happy you are and how you feel inside your heart and how beautiful things are for you. Nobody else is gonna make you happy, honestly. I mean, I tried to have 2 guys, and honestly, I realized that I was like giving my control to those people because I wanted them to make me happy. But in reality, honestly, no bullshit or nothing, the only person that is always gonna make you happy always is gonna be you. Why? Because you accept yourself just how you are. Good, bad, evil, no matter what. The only person that is always gonna make you happy is gonna be you, because you're the only one that knows the necessities. I used to cry and used to be like, oh my God, I'm alone. I'm not alone anymore. Not even right here I feel alone. I'm divided, guided. I'm divided, protected. God is with me. God has always heard me cry since I was a little kid. When I used to cry about my mom and my dad and so many things, but not anymore. It's like he has answered every single question I had. I don't feel I cry no more for being alone. I feel because I'm happy, I cry now. And I cry because I want to help people, and each one, basically, when you know better, you do better. And another thing, once you know better, you teach one another. Because why? We're all one. Animals, plants, we all one. All one. There's no point in criticizing each other or trying to fit in, because we are all one. So may you guys have a wonderful day, and love yourself. Do something for you. Much love, light, peace. Bye.